Hello everybody and welcome back to Pathfinder Plays. Dead Matter has been delayed again. Now, before I go into that, I will start off with saying that the developer vlog was amazing as usual, and I love the progress that has been done. Even though dates being missed have become expected, at least for me, the transparency that the dev team shows is the reason why there is any hype left in this game. Other games have dropped dead after a couple missed deadlines because the community feels like they are just going for a cash grab. They are good developers, however, who truly do want the best for this game and for the community, and they show us that time and time again with every vlog and every update. They are even opening up new avenues of communication, such as people managing Facebook and Twitter pages, new forums, and a newly designed website. They want to be able to give small updates between long bouts of no vlogs. But while this is all very good, I don't want to simply repeat what has already been adequately said in their developer vlog, so this is not the purpose of this video. I backed Dead Matter at the beginning of last year, and was very excited to hear about the early release of the game that was scheduled in December of 2018. This goal was not met by the team, however. They were having some internal issues with manpower at the time, and I don't think anyone would necessarily blame them. However, there actually was a few who were very distraught at the missed deadline. More developers were hired, covering lots of the bases that needed to be built in order to continue the developer vlogs and the progress of the game. This gave the community comfort and hope for the future of the game. The developers said that they planned on releasing the game in a closed alpha state during the summer of 2019. Now, summer doesn't officially end until the 23rd of September. However, there have been multiple posts in the Discord speaking of a date of March 2020 as the next closed alpha release date. So it's safe to say it's probably not going to happen this year. Now, it has been said by a few people in the Discord channel that it can't be a delay if no date was given. I call BS on that. That's such a cop-out, I don't even know how to describe it. Even if you don't give a specific date, you gave a time frame. That time frame being summer of 2019. It could have been at the beginning, in the middle, at the end. Either way, summer has come and it will be passing. You gave a specific time frame, and therefore, it was a delay. The issue isn't that the game is taking a long time to develop, however. The issue is that the developers keep giving the community timelines that they have shown they cannot keep, whether this be due to unforeseen circumstances, financial issues, whatever the case is, they haven't been able to keep it. Now, I don't think this game is a cash grab. I think that's the farthest thing from my mind. This is not malicious intent by the developers. They are not intending to lead the community on or to give false hope. However, I will say that it is irresponsible to keep giving dates whenever you have been shown not to be able to keep them in the past. Don't give specific or general dates. Do not give specific or general dates that do not take into account possible obstacles. If a goal is supposed to be an internal one, by the way, inside the developer team, there is no need for the public to know about it. It's an internal goal. It's supposed to be internal. Apparently, this summer of 2019 was supposed to be an internal goal, and yet everybody knew that this was supposed to be the possible closed alpha release date. No one needs to know that if it's an internal goal and not a legitimate public statement. Small portions of the community are disgruntled and growing in skepticism. Every missed date gives another excuse to hate on the game and to distrust the developers. Stop giving release dates, stop giving timelines, and giving these guys ammunitions to troll you inside your Discord. Keep internal goals where they should be, internal. They shouldn't have even given the new possible internal deadline of March 2020. They said they would give some information on the closed alpha in the next devlog, which would have been devlog number 9, but none was given in that one either. There is kind of a sad irony in this whole situation, however. They don't want to release the game in an unpolished and unfinished state because first impressions are everything, and they don't want players to have a terrible experience never to return and ruin their reputation as a game or as developers. However, the irony is that these things are now happening because they aren't releasing the game and not upholding timelines or deadlines they announced to the public. This may be a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation, and if it is self-imposed due to the timelines and the talk of closed alpha releases. Now, I'm not saying don't give any timeline, don't give any date. I'm just saying don't be so quick to give one. Take a real hard look at logistics, resources, manpower, schedules, everything that you need to look at, all the outsourcing projects, and how realistic it is that they'll be able to get them done within the allotted time frame that you want to announce. Look at everything, and then give a very conservative release date. Is March 2020 a conservative release date? I personally don't think so. I don't think so. I think, as of right now, we're probably going to miss that date as well. We haven't seen any legitimate gameplay. We've seen little tidbits, like we saw the fantastic animations of Gunslinger with the animals that he's programmed. You even saw a fox yeet the crap out of an elk, and it was awesome. Obviously that was just for video purposes. That's not really going to happen. But you just see small confined areas. You see the graphical beauty in the mines and the forests. You get to see how the trees wave in the wind and the wild wheat on the side of the road. You get to see the gunplay mechanics and the reloading and everything. You get to see the zombies, but you never get to see it all together. You've never seen it all together with multiple people on the screen at the same time. That's the one thing I would want to see before the game goes into closed alpha. I want to see a gunfight. I want to see how the FPS holds up. I want to see how the servers holds up. I want to see all of it. But that's the reason why I don't think that we'll meet why they'll meet the March 2020 deadline, though, is because we haven't seen any of that, and that's a whole new ball game, I think. I'm not going to assume they haven't started working on that. They probably have been, but we haven't seen any. So my impression of it right now is that if that stuff isn't being solidified, then I don't think we'll meet that. So I repeat the sentiment I mentioned earlier. Stop giving release dates for closed alpha that are unrealistic. Stop sharing goals for possible release dates, especially if they're supposed to be internal goals. I love the team. I love the progress shared about this game. I love it all, man. But even the best game is nothing if there's no player base. Path out.